Good, welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. It's time for Tromtoi and the army of Bacchus Rex. On a mode and twice the amount of enemies. So let's do the typical preparation here. First things first. We want to see if we can pull them without pulling everything. So this here is a solid position for the tank. And you can already see that the owner of the mod has placed all of them in here. Normally I teleport over here and just use the archer from here, from this position. I'm not sure whether or not I want to do it this time, because there are just so many more Tromtois over here. Definitely would want to like slow down their movement path, I suppose. One more shot here and then we're ready to go. The idea is to pull them with a summoning and see if we can enter combat by doing so. Good. So let's get into position. From up here we would have a high ground, but I think... Oh, wait a second, let me see if we can get up there. No. No. Target is being blocked, so we're just going to use the range advantage here. Syken is going to stand here, and Lose is going to stand here. Soothing Cold would reach both of them, that's fine. That way Soothing Cold would reach all of them. So that's a better positioning. Let's start the summonings. Good, and all of a sudden everyone is in combat. Perfect. Nice little slow there. And let's get out of line of sight so that they need to effectively move. Wonderful. Gorgeous. I wouldn't have done that if I was you, buddy. That was just an all-around bad idea. Let's start with a defensive position. I don't want to overdo it. This one here will keep him from moving away. And that was a clever move because it removes most of the oil on the ground. This guy here can tactically reposition, so we might want to teleport him over and see if we can lock him down so he cannot jump over again. Or maybe we'll just take the damage for now. So there are... Oh, wow. That's the real Tromtoi. So maybe we can start with what we originally wanted to do, which is crowd control. So all of this here is gonna take some significant water damage. So let's start with putting us in water as well. Should have done that earlier. I need the casting the cast reduction, elsewise she cannot use all of her skills. So that's one, and this here should penetrate the magical defenses. There you go. Well, it should. It hadn't, unfortunately. Let's use water arrows for mixed damage. Good, so both of them are almost out of magical resist. We probably should have done it the other way around, like let her start with the arrows. Because then this guy here would have been fully crowd controlled. Now we got to do it this way, which kind of works as well, but it sucks a little bit. Let's give him the power infusion, because that will give our incarnate the rush ability, and rush will knock both of them down. There we go, mending, and here's the rush ability. And directly after the rush ability, we fell down ourselves. This guy here certainly needs to die. Because with Cloak and Dagger, he is dangerous. Let's see, next in line would be this guy, dealing damage to Syken, not killing him. This guy is uneventful, so Loza still gets the full turn on both of them and can crowd control them. Let's start with Trumtor here. I mean, one of the things that we can do is we can crowd control him ourselves, like that way he's stunned. Which means Loza can focus a little bit on different enemies, and we're focusing this guy down. Syken needs physical armor and shouldn't receive that many critical hits. So first and foremost, let's heal ourselves. And we need to do something against this guy as well. We're not going to charge in, I already know how that would end. This here crowd controls him. And you know what? Let's chuck a potion real quick. Should have probably taken a larger one, just to heal to full. Can we reach this guy? No, we can't. But we can move. That's actually something I'd like to consider. Moving over here. And putting this guy here, which means he cannot run away. He could jump over here, and that's the only point where he could technically retreat to, and that would be in the middle of our Slaughterfest. One more totem. And let us start with again slowing all of them down. Oh, wonderful whirlwind. Look at that. Golden. So good. Let's heal Syken and taunt everyone. At least one person is taunted. So, these guys here. Let's see, so it's his turn. I don't see where he is. I wanted to know if Losa can crowd control both of them. That seems to be the case. Let's start focusing him down. Of course. We're missing. There we go. And there we go. Unfortunately, our incarnates are all down now. And he decides to just run away. He has no repositioning, which is fine. He can, I mean, he's free to do that. Losa will crowd control all of them, hopefully. Like solid 4 of them. This guy's down. He's shocked. That was a pretty good hit. And there you go. This guy needs to be teleported out. And with Chameleon Cloak, he's probably going to run over here. Let's start building some more totems. And yeah, we can't infuse anyone. We will continue to kill this guy here. Nice critical shot. So close. So close. You know what? That's a perfect time for a grenade to reveal this guy as well. And we'll take a physical grenade this time because that will kill him. And there's Trumptoy revealed. Can't reposition him at the moment, that's fine. But we certainly can crowd control these guys here. Trumptoy is being chilled. And you know what? Let's continue. Well, probably I was overestimating that fight a little bit. They never came through this this alley here. Like one of them made it back to here, and their rangers are their ranged casters are already dead. So I think that is GG. Might as well start to focus the tank down. Oh, nice. He's healing his friend. And he's actually doing quite a good, quite an impressive job with that. Yeah, he starts to fortify himself. I don't think that he's going to do anything. Although 30 damage per hit is not really that bad either. Oh, I wasn't aware that this guy here... Oh, well, he certainly deals more damage. So I might as well start with him. He has the scoundrel abilities memorized. So let's kill this guy first then. Or let's put him simply over there. There you go, problem solved. Of course, like so often, they find a position where they can hide and not be shot at all. Now we're in a stalemate. Like he's trying to heal his friend up, and we're trying to kill him desperately. But over time, since we're having more totems, this guy here is going to die, and the rest is going to follow him. That was, by the way, a shitty idea. I just electrified the whole ground. He's almost back to full. Unbelievable. Is he really too far? Well, no, we can't. We can't deal enough damage, so might as well kill this guy here. Still four of them left, and they refuse to come. I thought we could lure them into a trap here, but they refuse to come. So this guy is going to die soon. He has no magical armor left. And there you go. Finally he decides to grow a pair of balls and rush into us. Probably the last mistake that he has ever made, but I respect him for his courage. Good. Double power infusion means twice the fun. And let's get up some armor as well. So here we go. Wow, the incarnate hits pretty good. I like it. Knockdown and another hit. Can this guy please come to us instead of, I don't know, doing his thing back there? Oh, now he's... Well, that was actually clever. Kudos, my friend. Because that means all of the undeads are healing here, whilst we are not. Well, let's not ignite it. Instead, let's see if we can use a rain scroll to get rid of all of it. Good, so this should change the terrain again. Yeah, better, much better. And there you go. That hopefully is going to kill him. Nope, not yet. But soon. Good, let's set up some more totems and yeah. Wow, the totem is just too far away. This guy over here is super annoying. Could you please come a little bit closer? Oh, now he's walking. And of course, he's doing his healing shenanigans again. Good, let's see what you got, brah. Oh, really? Well, he took half of his life as damage, and I think unless he's moving away, he's probably going to die. You know what? Just to be safe here, I don't want... Oh, see? Now we're talking. That's the real ambush. Okie dokie. Part 2 of this wonderful fight. Let's try to not get wrecked, shall we? First of all, we need to get rid of all of the poison here, because that's just going to heal them over time. And it's getting gradually worse. Secondly, we need to make sure that Saiken has enough magic resist, because elsewise it's gonna get gradually worse. And thirdly, let's put up some more totems and see if we can keep them busy. So we're back to 6, 7. Well, the original encounter already was, yeah, reasonably tough. So I'm surprised to find a two-staged encounter here. Maybe we have pulled only the half that he has put in earlier, and then there's another spawning part. I've read something about him not being 100% sure how to edit things on spawning tables, so that might be an explanation. We're going to keep the healer, I suppose. And we're going to position him over here. Alright, need to take care about the ranger there. And unfortunately, Tromtoid just received... This guy here just received some more armor. Oh, that was cute. Nice, he just moved over here, and that's about it. That, by the way, is the real Tromtoid, I think. There you go. And I mean, ultimately, we might as well move up here and take care of about that ranger. Syken still has some magical resistance left over. That's good. We need to kill this guy here. I don't want Syken to... Oh wow, we missed. That is really bad. Well, here we go. Let's kill him with a tentacle lash. Done. Could use some repositioning in order to get up there. But that's fine. We're just keeping these guys back here busy. Next target is going to be the ranger anyways. There we go. Takes an attack of opportunity. Moves in a really nice shooting position. That's good. Target is unfortunately out of line of sight. Well, guess that's the disadvantage of low ground. I don't see any indicator as of how to know how to position to get to be able to see him. And he's standing just behind the wall. Alright, these two guys are just trapped over here. And they can shield up as long as they want, I don't care. Let's summon some more totems up there. And besides, might as well give us some more armor. So that way we should be fine. By the way, they are undead, so I'm going to just heal on him with the incarnate. Well, Syken is in trouble now because as soon as it's his turn, he's going to be stunned. Charmed, Haunted, Enraged. Well, I can only let him regenerate a little bit, and that's it. And I can give him a little bit of a clear mind, but that will not help him against the electrical stun, unfortunately. So let's chuck a potion of magical resist. There we go. Because then we're not going to go to get stunned. There we go. We can run without being stunned. And how about we are healing you? So, healing, by the way, for those of you who didn't know it, is a skill that only scales with levels. There is, contrary to the like intuition, so to speak, there is no such thing as intelligence bonus really to it. You only get the Hydro Sophist bonus, but the major scaling comes from the level, which means even the ring that yields us healing is still going to be good. And even more water balloons. That sucks. So Syken is a little bit alone over here. I think we moved him too far. Seville on the other side needs magical armor, elsewise she's going to be stunned, and I don't want that to happen. So there you go, he's regenerating, ranged attack, bam. And let's move as far as we can. Clever, he nether swapped Syken with a corpse. That was actually clever. The ranger is almost done. If he does not receive the healing, I guess he's going to die. Yeah, go for the totems, brah. That's going to help you. Good, so let's knock him down. I like the idea of him not running away again. Next round we're just going to finish him. I think that's the real Trump Toy, and with him it should be game over. If I remember correctly, once you kill the real one, everyone else disappears, but don't quote me on that one. I'm not 100% sure. I did the encounter twice only so far. And the real one is, in my experience, always the caster, the one with the nether swap. No, we don't want to hit our own guys. You know what? Let's reposition instead. Over here. Knock down the archer. And almost killed him. Yeah, he has 300 hit points. That seems about right. Good, the archer is done. This guy here is going to be done very soon as well. And yeah, let's continue to... Oh wow, nice, critical hit. Let's continue to shoot him. These guys here are illusions, but they still can help him, I suppose. A little bit of a blitz attack. There you go. Oh, we just froze Syken. Oh, so bad. I thought he was out of range. Well, that was really bad. Let us move up and let us teleport this guy over here. Nice little whirlwind attack.
Are you confused, or do you always...
I think I can't cleanse the frozen, but I could kill him. There we go. There we go. All of them died. All of them except this guy, because he probably was some sort of modded in reinforcements. Anyways. Well, that's kind of a sad hunt now. Everyone's dead, and the encounter should be over. That's one of the things. Probably you can't mod it. I'm not complaining. Because the guy who did the mod went through all of the maps individually, like map by map, and effectively added the monsters. So I know it was quite a sizable work. At least that's what he said in his description. However, that sucks. This encounter here, or then the modding, so to speak, sucks. The way that Larian Soft allows you to mod. If you cannot combine them with the normal encounter, yeah, that's somehow not optimal. Good, Syken heals himself and starts moving over. This guy here is now chilled. And yeah, he should die pretty soon, only 40 more hit points. Another totem right there. Done. And that should be it. There you go. Good. Let's see what we got. So most of them yield no loot at all, because they were illusions. But he certainly has some loot. Band of Bacchus, that's the cursed ring. Looks great.
Pick up the ring. You feel a cold, dark. You don't hear, but feel a whisper in your ear.
Yeah, we don't want to slip it onto our finger. Tromtoy's hatchet is a good one-handed weapon. That is an excellent one-handed shield. That is a good armor. Scoundrel ring is not so good. And a rune. Well, let's see. So this here would mean she is actually just gaining a lot more stats. Plus her her air magic is increasing, so she's at 4 now. Doesn't look beautiful, but it's pretty good. Scoundrel, critical multiplier and movement speed, which would be nice for her, but she already has warfare and the ring that gives restoration. So might plus the hit points, and I want to keep the hit points on her because she's so squishy anyways. So we might want to consider switching out the necromancy and instead giving him the scoundrel ring for some extra magic armor and also for some crit. Let's try that for a couple of rounds. That shield definitely is better than the one that we currently have, and I am tempted to give it to her because it's such a large upgrade. Yeah, look at that. She has really nice stats, and I need her alive as well. The moment we do not yet have a real tank, so to speak. Beast is kind of standing in the first row and takes a lot of punishment, but it's not a tank per se. Usually others are being attacked. Good. So, that was the intense fight. Now we're coming to the fun part, which is going to be the loot. Let's lead with her because we are. This is the point, guys, where I mentioned earlier that we need wits in order to detect. So I think it was back. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Let's reposition. Good, and let's see. Bring it on, Tromdoy. I don't know why exactly he's here. So far he never had been there. Probably some byproduct of the mod. There you go, knock down. And from here on it's pretty straightforward. Hit, 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 and hit. And he's gonna go down. Nice, normal shots in the 60s. That's pretty good. So, this is where I mentioned that we will need some wits in order to detect.
You made it all this way. I'm as long as I don't. Really?
He drops to.
Thank you.
Good. Let's see. We do have strength plus power. By the way, first of all, let me explain. So he asked us to help. There are these devices here called soul jars, and with the soul jars, you can release their souls and get experience for it, or help them on quests. So this here are some excellent boots. The helmet is even better. I think we're going to go for the helmet, to be honest. We don't need pyro, but the strength 1 is good for extra damage. The initiative is good as well. The traveling boots are actually quite nice. The trailing boots, they could be an upgrade for everyone. So you know what? Let's go with the boots instead. The helm is also good, but the boots are just universally good. And he already had an okayish helmet with the Huntsman version. So those require finesse. There you go. And before we forget it again, let's directly combine them with nails. Whenever, I need to get used to that, whenever you get a pair of new boots that you're effectively wearing, put nails on them so you're not slipping. Good. So let's start with the loot here. We already got some from the quest. We get these nice soul jars. We get the purging wand, which is going to be very important for the shriekers. Not only is it more DPS, but it also gives you the spell Purge. And Purge helps you to kill the Shriekers, because that's what it does. Oh, look at that! A nice little Hydro Sophist helmet. That is not bad. Can she wear it, is the question. No, she can't. Well, that would be... Well, she has one with a plus 1 already. His helmet is okay. His helmet is okay as well. But I guess, I mean, Huntsman 1 is not so important for him because he's not often attacking from above. So we might as well give him this. And yeah, as a byproduct, he has Hydro 1. That's fine. Let's identify the staff. I do not think that we're going to need it. No, we aren't. Still good. Let's get the pictures. Oh, we're seriously overloaded. Wow. Well, I thought with our strength we should be able to do it. Let's put some of the heavier items in here. You know what? Let's just give him the barrel. That is easier. We can always put it back. The barrel by far weighs the most with 6T. So here we go.
The jar on the plinth before you, the pictogram as you
Good. We're going to take it.
Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your skin prickling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small scared.
There you go. These are going to be important for just a little bit later because we're going to find necromancers that actually require us to take these, and in order to kill them, we will need to destroy the soldiers. Elsewise, they are going to be resurrected. Here is the heart of the tyrant. That's the second piece of the armor that I was talking about. So if we scroll up and look for our loot sack, so here, Tracks of the Tyrant, which we found earlier, and this here's the second piece, Heart of the Tyrant. Pretty decent armor.
The jar before a shadow as you.
Good, even more gold and more items. I like this room. So good. So here's where we need the wits. I think it was in here.
The deity's head and hands are missing as you take in.
Oh no, I know. This is us getting the bless ability. Because now we are getting to know... Yes, thank you. Now we're getting to know our god. We're god-woken, so to speak, an avatar of your god. Tyrselianus, the god of the elves, going to say thank you.
Suddenly, a great energy enters the crown of your head and melts down.
And he now taught us the skill Bless, and he did not only teach us, but every single one of our companions the skill Bless, which is wonderful. I love it. So let's get that skill. By the way, maybe not on this character. Let's put it onto a character with more skill slots. You know, for now it's fine. We can put it on her. I was so sure that there is a hidden object in here, and we definitely have 18 wits, so... we should be fine. I might have been wrong. Oh, you know what? It was in the next cave. My bad. My bad. It wasn't in here. So, this is the end of the video. We're at the beginning of the vault again. That's the way outwards, and that's where we're going to continue next.